You're welcome back to African Colonization TV and Biafran History. In today's heading, we dive into the issue about US soldier recognizing the Biafra. So, according to the title heading, US soldier recognize Biafran nation as division hits hard on Nigeria over the Christian genocide going on. So, as it is, everybody is seeing how things is going on in Nigeria. Mostly this issue of Christian genocide that is happening all over the country, and how the US government is hitting hard on Nigeria for them to end this Christian genocide and to stop the Islamism and the issue of Islamic law that is in Nigeria that is causing all those things. And the another issue that is happening in the southeast, the issue of sit at home, how the American veterans, they are now recognizing the Biafran issue, and they're saying yes, they are in support of what is happening and what is going on in southeast for them to have their own state, their own country as a Biafra. So in this video, don't skip any part of it, because this our brother here, he explained a lot concerning what that is going on in between the American veterans that's based in US. So as you're about to watch, like, subscribe and share the video to go around, let others see the things that is going on in Nigeria and how the whole thing is happening. Because if you can look very well, Soludo in the southeast is doing his own, trying to stop and trying to distract the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. He's trying to distract the freedom, because as it is, everybody is expecting that Mazam Kanu will be out very soon. But the issue of Soludo in the southeast and the issue of how he's been causing trouble everywhere, creating trouble and here and there, to make sure that he distracts what they are doing. So don't go anywhere. As you're about to watch, like and share the video to go around, let others see the whole things that is going on in Biafra land.
Do you know that there is a group of American soldiers that is known as the American Military Igbo Veterans? Do you know about that? Well, that is what we are going to be discussing in this video. So please stay with me. Now, from this news, it says, American military veterans of Igbo descent declare support for IPOB's February 2nd sit-at-home directive. Of course, we know the directive that came from IPOB saying that today being the second day of February 2026, there will be a total lockdown in the whole of Southeast. Now, we are not going to be talking about the sit-at-home. We are going to be talking about the American military veterans. Who are they? Who is sponsoring them? And what is their mission? That's what we're going to be talking about. Of course, this is their logo. And this news was posted yesterday, being the first day of February 2026. So please stay with me. If this is your first time coming across my video on my channel, please do well to subscribe. Because on this channel, I get information of everything that is happening in Biafra land, in Nigeria and beyond Nigeria. Now, let's go down into the news and see who these people are and their mission. Now, from this news, it went on to say, let me zoom it so you can see it. It went on to say, the American Veterans of Igbo Descent, AVID, a United States-based group made up of the U.S. military veterans of Igbo descent, has declared its full support for the sit-at-home observance declared by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and scheduled for Monday, February 2nd, 2026 in Nigeria's southeast. Now, you can see that from this news, it said that they are a group made up of U.S. military. So get that. That is number one. It went on to say, in a statement released on Sunday by its president, Dr. Sylvester Onia, and the secretary, Dr. Godson Obiagun, AVID described the sit-at-home as a peaceful protest against long-standing injustice and marginalization of the Igbo people. He went on to say, AVID also expressed solidarity with traders in Onitsha, Anambra State, commending them for resisting what it described as forceful directives by Governor Charles Soludo aimed at discouraging the traditional Monday sit at home. They went on to say, Sahara reporters had reported that IPOB on Friday announced a Biafran-wide solidarity lockdown scheduled for Monday, February 2nd, across the southeast in protest against the closure of the Onitsha main market and to demand the immediate release of its imprisoned leader, Nnamdi Kanu. Right? So let's see. We are still coming to know who are these American veterans. Okay, IPOB, in a statement issued by its media and publicity secretary, Emma, described the planned shutdown of economic and public activities in the region as a voluntary act of solidarity with traders in Onitsha, following the Anambra State Governor's decision to shut the main market for 1 week. All right. The group also lambasted Governor Soludo for threatening further closures, revocation of land allocations, demolitions, and other sanctions against traders. IPOB described the market closure as economic warfare against the people of the region, alleging that the action was intended to suppress continued observance of the Monday sit-at-home protest demanding for Kanu's release. Okay, the group described the sit-at-home exercise as a peaceful form of civil disobedience. Please stay with me. As what? As a peaceful form of civil disobedience and deny claims that it amounted to economic sabotage or criminality. All right. According to the statement, the solidarity lockdown is not an enforcement action, but a collective response by residents angered by what IPOB called punitive measures against traders whose livelihoods depend on the Onitsha main market, widely regarded as one of the largest markets in Africa. All right, so this one is what IPOB has said regarding the sit-at-home happening today. So we are still coming to that American veterans. Let's see what they say, all right, and who they are. In a statement, AVID echoed IPOB's stance, saying that the sit-at-home was evolved into a non-violent symbol of resistance against systematic oppression and the imprisonment of the IPOB leader, Nnamdi Kanu. AVID said the stance taken by Onitsha traders reflects resilience rooted in historical struggles, including the experiences of the Igbo people during the Biafran War. Okay? As American military veterans of Igbo heritage who have served in defense of freedom and human rights, we recognize the sit-at-home as a legitimate expression of the Igbo people's unyielding spirit, the statement read. Okay? The defiance of the Onitsha traders stands as a beacon of hope and a reminder of sacrifice made in the struggle for justice and self-determination. All right? The group reaffirmed its support for Kanu, describing him as a figure whose advocacy for Biafran rights has inspired millions. AVID called on the Nigerian government to release him and initiate meaningful dialogue to address grievances in the southeast. Now, finally, they went on to say, the group also rejected conflicting directives from individuals or factions allegedly seeking to create division among Biafrans, insisting that the unity remains critical to the cause. The group further urged the international community, including the United States government, to closely monitor developments in the region and support efforts towards a peaceful and just resolution. All right? While endorsing the sit-at-home, AVID emphasized that participation should remain lawful and voluntary. It should remain lawful and voluntary. Nobody will force you. The sit-at-home is not an act of disruption, but a call for dignity and freedom, the group added, urging residents to conduct themselves peacefully. So this is what the group has said, the AVID. This is what they have said. Of course, I'm very sure that most of us know the meaning of veterans. There are people who have served in the armed forces. So Igbo veterans in America has come out to say that they are in support of the sit at home. However, it's going to be what? Lawful and voluntarily. Nobody should force you. Nobody should do, we must sit at home. If you come out to shoot you, no. He said they are not in support of that, that what they are in support of is it should be lawful and voluntarily. Now, what is your thought about this? First of all, do you know that we have this group? But then, I'm going to allow you now to listen to a very short clip concerning this. Then after listening to it, you do well to drop your comment in the comment section. What do you think? Please listen to this.
We develop Nigeria, we develop everybody. So when you talk about this Nigeria, in fact, the Igbos, the Asian people are the only people that are in Nigeria, because anywhere we go, we develop the land. So, as you can see, our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, they captured him from Kenya. They bring him back to Nigeria.
What happened exactly? That was when, in which year he was captured from Kenya?
That was 2002.
2002.
Yeah, they captured
22.
him. Yeah,
22.
I think so.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
So the situation is that the Nigerian Secret Service and
kidnapped him
from Kenya.
From Kenya, yeah.
To bring him back.
Yeah.
And now he is sentenced to life sentence.
Yes, you know why? Because he rejected all the offers. Mm-hmm. He understands the meaning of a good. Most of all these governors in the eastern part, I wonder the kind of mindset you are having. I want to use this opportunity to tell them that they should remember that, you know, a good legacy is better than evil money, because as a governor of the state, your responsibility is to make sure your citizens, your people, this time around is your own people. They give you the power to govern them. Your responsibility is to make sure that they are very much okay.
Chief, let's talk about Mazi first.
Okay.
Yeah? Mazi is the one person which many people compare to Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
He's a peaceful man.
Yeah, very, very peaceful.
He's not a terrorist.
Never.
And he was kidnapped by the Nigerian authorities from Kenya to bring back to face trial for what?
Because Nnamdi Kanu want the freedom of his people. The killings and the suffering of his people are too much, and he said no, he can't take this anymore. He want the betterment of his people. He want good life for his people, and because of this, they said no, you can't, and that's the reason why they are still holding it.
So he has committed no crime.
Never. He has never committed.
He's
crime.
a good man.
If he's not a good man, someone like me can never be part of it.
So he is the Nelson Mandela of the Biafra people.
Yes.
And he must be free.
Yeah, he's even greater than Nelson Mandela. Because,
even greater.
Yeah.
And so, do you call on the European Union and America to talk and insist and enforce that Mr. Mazi will be free again?
Yes, that is very, very much important. Nnamdi Kanu should be free. Nnamdi Kanu has never committed any offense. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to protect his people and give his people a better life. So I don't see the reason why Nigerian government should be holding Nnamdi Kanu. So I call upon the European Union, I call upon the NATO, I call upon Americans and United Nations to look into this and to make sure that Nnamdi Kanu must be released by all means. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chief, tell me, the European Union has a strong trade ties with Nigeria and is buying a lot of oil and products from Nigeria. As well, there is a lot of financial assistance from the European Union to Nigeria in the area of development. Do you think it's a good idea that the European Union stops that cooperation with Nigeria?
Immediately, because those money they are giving to them, they are using it to kill their own people. Immediately. They should. It's very, very much important.
To stop the funding, stop the trade, stop the shipment of arms and technology.
Yes.
Because Nigeria is a genocidal state.
Yes, they bring the weapons, they give it to the terrorists and the militaries to be using it to unleash evil to their own people, which is not supposed to be so. And God Almighty is very, very, very angry with Nigeria. God Almighty is very, very, very angry. The world should understand that God is very angry because of the innocent blood that are being wasted in the land on daily basis. Thank you.
What do you think about the United States of America and their policy towards Nigeria and Biafra? Because Mr. Trump has now tweeted that he will no longer look so far away. He will watch very carefully the situation from the Christians in Biafra, but he has not done any action. What kind of action you expect from the American president?
Well, I am asking Donald Trump, the president of America, to interfere now, especially now that we have 40 states in Biafra land now. We are now a country. I want Donald Trump, and wish we have over 50 millions of Biafran that have voted for this. We have over 1,500 people that went to Finland to redeclare this redeclaration. So now, as you can see, we
talk first. I ask you about the American president. Yeah. What he should do?
He should try to look into it. We need our freedom. We want to be on our own. We want to control our resources, and we want a better life for our people. So
you want the American president to recognize independent Biafra?
Yes, yes. Yes.
You have the recognition, similar like Kosovo was recognized by the United States of This is the demand?
Yes, this is what we want. We want them to recognize us fully. We want
independent and free country.
Yes, at the same time, we want the European Union, we want the Europe, we want everyone to recognize us as an independent country. Thank you.
Let's talk about Finland. Last year, on the 29th of November, a lot of Biafrans came to Finland and they have declared their independence. Have you been there?
Yes.
What was happening there?
Yes, I was there. It was wonderful. We really thank God. When we get there, we realize that Nigeria has sent their some of their people in there to distract what we are doing.
The Nigerian government has sent agents, like secret agents.
Yeah, what they don't know is bigger than them, because they don't understand that we are the true children of God Almighty. Everything that is hidden in the presence of God Almighty is just like a mirror. So when we realize this, normally, we have to redeclare this Biafra on 2nd of December. That was the right time we were supposed. But when we see how things we are going, we call a cabinet meeting immediately, which some of those who
the cabinet of the exile government.
Yes, Biafran government in exile. Yeah, we call a cabinet meeting in which some of us, those who are being bought by Nigerian government, trying to distract, and then we voted. I think we had over 29 votes out of 8 people who voted that let us redeclare this Biafra the next day. So on the next day, we took everybody on our way and we redeclared our Biafra. So on 29th of November, last year, that was when we declared.
That was in Finland.
Yeah, in Finland, the latter, yeah.
And how many people were there, and how big was that event?
Over 1,500 people.
Oh, it's a very big event.
It was very massive.
Biafra people from all over the world coming to Lahti?
Yes, including me. Yeah.
And very good. And what happened in that sense? Because there is somebody in prison, I think, now in Finland.
Yeah.
And the Finland government is thinking to extradite him to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Who is that in prison?
Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. He was the...
Simon Ekpa.
Yeah, he was the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra.
He was voted at this meeting in last year?
You know, Nigerians are making mistake. You know why? They think when they hold Mazen and the Kanu, Biafra will not come. They also think when they use Finland government to hold our PM, that Biafra will not come. But
so it was the Nigerian government who asked Finland to imprison the exiled prime minister.
Yes, yes.
So we have the president, basically is Mr. Mazi and the Kanu.
Yeah.
He is in prison now in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And the prime minister is in Finland at the moment, Mr. Ekpa.
Yeah.
He is there.
They are holding him there,
They're holding him there.
Yeah.
And why? On what charges? Why they hold them?
Because Nigerian government tagged him a terrorist. But is our PM Simon Ekpa here now when the killings that is going on in Biafra land, the killings of Christians in Biafra land in all over Nigeria, is PM there? No. We are never a terrorist. The only thing they are trying to stop us so that Biafra will never come, so they will took our land away from us. They only want to destroy us.
So Finland should release this prime minister, Mr. Ekpa. He should be released.
Yes.
You want him to be released?
They should allow our PM to go. We need him now. We need him.
Finland is threatening to extradite him, to send him to Nigeria. Is this a good idea?
No, because Nigeria, there is no law in Nigeria. The people, those terrorists, those who does not understand the rules, and Nigeria is a lawless country, if you know. This is a place where if you commit crime, you can always go. Yeah.
The terrorists of the Boko Haram and Fulani are not in the jail, but the exile leader of Biafra is in jail for a lifetime. That's very unfair.
Yes. Very, very unfair.
That's very unfair.
Yes.
So the Finland, should they send the Prime Minister in exile to Nigeria?
No.
Absolutely
They should let him go. Yeah, we need him. He should come back to us so that we will join hand and finish what we have already started. But I also want to tell them that with our Prime Minister or without our Prime Minister, we are going home because Biafra is here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Chief, tell me about, there's a certain division in the Biafra movement, I understand. Yeah? There's the Prime Minister in exile, which is the Brigge, is based in Washington. And there's the United States of Biafra government. With one lady, she is based in Europe. Can you describe the two sides?
Yes. You know,
it's very common in exile movements that there's divisions, but unity would be good.
Yes, not now anymore, because you know the government in exile, Ogenkere, was our finance minister.
That's the current acting Prime Minister in exile in the Washington.
He declared himself as the acting Prime Minister. Nobody gave him that. They don't have the mandate. He signed. All of them that are claiming their government in exile, at least all of us went to Finland and they all voted.
All together then?
Yeah, even them.
1 year ago?
Yeah, even both of them, everybody.
And now they are in Washington?
Yes.
And who is the lady who is in the United States?
Our Deputy Prime Minister.
Deputy Prime Minister.
Yeah, our Deputy Prime Minister. Yeah.
What's her name?
Pardon?
What's her name?
Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. He's a strong man, a strong woman.
And she's based in Europe?
Yeah, no, she's in America.
In America,
yeah, and we are very proud of her because she's doing great.
I understand you are supporting her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What's your role? What's your position in the exile government? You also have a position?
I'm also Austrian liaison.
You are the Austrian office, basically, of the United States of Biafra.
Yeah. So I've been there. This was only when they kidnapped Mazen and the Kanu. Then we realized that those who were fighting for Biafra, they are not there for Biafra. They are just there for their pocket.
So let's not excuse anybody because but I understand there's Mr. Mazi is the president. There is the Prime Minister in exile who is in prison, and now after this declaration of independence, there's basically the former finance minister in Washington who has declared himself the acting Prime Minister, and the former deputy Prime Minister, the lady. She is also looking for legitimacy and is representing the United States of Biafra, and there's the basis of the conflict at the moment.
Yes.
It's very normal in exile movements to have these divisions.
But that is not right.
But it's not good.
We have to move with one spirit, one mind. Division is always not good. It's always
unity is matters for achieving independence and recognition.
Yeah, but if someone fall apart, many, as they said, many are called, but few are chosen.
Do you call for unity?
Yes.
Of the Biafra movement?
Yes.
To achieve independence?
Yes.
That would be the optimal outcome.
Yes, but as you can see, I believe some of them have been bought, and then they are working.
Let's not speculate on that one, but I also call for unity of the Biafra movement. Because I know very much the Kosovo Albanians. There were many parties like UCK, LDK, BDK, but they were divided. But at the moment when it matters most, when the war was there for liberation, all Kosovo Albanians stood together to be united with America and to go for independence. And that's the way to achieve it.
And many are coming back now.
Unity is important.
Many are uniting now. much.
This Saturday we met here in Vienna for a ceremony celebration of the first anniversary of independence. It was wonderful. I really loved it. Thanks for inviting me.
Thank you very much.
Chief, it was really good. It's a lot of videos online and I shared it widely.
Thank you.
It was very, very nice. We put the EU and NATO flag, the Biafra flag and the Austrian flag.
Yes.
What do you want from the Austrian government?
Now I am pleading the Austrian government to assist Biafra, to recognize the United States of Biafra, because already we have already cleared our nation and we stand by that, and we want the whole world and Austrian government to recognize us.
Austria must recognize Biafra.
Yes.
You know that Austrian Chancellor in our Prime Minister's office, we have an office for the fight against the prosecutions of Christians worldwide. Do they contact you?
I send them a mail, which well, I don't want to talk about it now.
But maybe in the future they should be more active.
Yeah, they should.
Because one thing is talking about we want to fight persecution of Christians.
I call them on phone.
But much better is to be active and to really help you to establish exile government, recognize you as the representative of Biafra, and have a full institutional cooperation between Austrian government and you as the liaison of the United States of Biafra in Austria.
Yes.
That would be the optimal outcome, I think so.
Yes, thank you.
As a basis for independence.
Yes.
Let's talk about yourself. You are also a very interesting personality. I got to know you now. You came to Austria. When did you exactly come to Austria?
I've been in Austria a bit long. I'm here more than 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, more than 20 years.
Very good. And you came from Nigeria directly?
Yes, I came from Nigeria. I left Nigeria not because I want to live in Austria. I'm living in exile. I came to Nigeria. I left Nigeria to Austria because of what is going on in Nigeria, and also because of my work with the Nigerian government as the personal bodyguard to the Senate President of Nigeria, Shubo Kadibo.
So you are like a political refugee now in Austria?
Yeah.
And did you get the status of asylum?
Actually,
no secrets, we don't want to hear all the secrets, but you're 20 years here. And you're also a famous sportsman.
Yes, so everything was through my sports career.
Sports career?
Yeah.
Tell me about your sports. You're a famous sportsman, and
yes.
You're very strong.
That's why God have chosen those who is going to do this work. So, and I'm part of them, and I can't hide myself.
You are which kind of sport? Tell a little bit, because
I was a good fighter.
A fighter?
Yeah.
In boxing?
No, free fight and wrestling.
Wrestling.
I was also European heavyweight champion.
European heavyweight champion. Very good. In wrestling. Very good. You are in television famous?
I've been in televisions and so many newspapers. Like I was in Ativa, ORF, and their newspapers, Heute, different newspapers and magazines, and other things that follows.
Very good. Did you win to some fights, some championship?
Yes. I fought in different land and here in Austria too.
And you were fighting for Austria?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely, that's good. That's good. And now you continue to be a sportsman, or it's
no.
Because I'm 57. You maybe are.
No.
What's your age?
Yes, almost. I'm 50-something years.
50-something. You don't say.
But now I can't be fighting for sports when my people are dying. The best thing I can do now is to make sure that my people have a better life, because just like I'm here, if I don't have money, my people cannot eat. The people, I'm feeding so many families, which if I'm having a monetary problem, I'll be feeling for them because I know how everything is around them. So the best option for me now is my children cannot be here enjoying while my people are dying and people think everything is normal. No, there is nothing like I need to also help the United States of Biafran government in Austria to make sure that we put capability where capability is supposed to be. Thank you.
You are a famous sportsman here in Austria, have been fighting for Austria, achieved championships, and now you have the possibilities also to give something back.
Yes.
And to help your people on the political front, but also on the social front. You help them also when they have needs, and you help them also with integration in Austria.
Yes.
How is the situation of the Biafran people in Austria?
Well, as a Biafran, if you are having a problem, maybe like deportation, and it got to my table, I will send messages and mails to the government of Austria, and they will not deport you. So, but only as a Biafra, without any crime, without crime.
If the Austrian government wants to deport people from Biafra towards Nigeria, where they will be prosecuted, Christians from Austria will be sent to Nigeria, where they face the Boko Haram and the Fulanis. That's very bad. We shouldn't do that.
Yes, really. My people are really suffering. They really need help. So,
how many Biafran people, Christians, live in Austria?
I think there are many, so many. So many.
In Linz, in Vienna?
Yes, everywhere. We are all over the world. That's why Nigerian government lies cannot be hidden anymore, because any lies they bring in, we will expose them to the community of the world. We are all over the world. So they should understand that gone are those days when they will tell lies and the world will just listen to it. Any lies they put on, we will bring the truth out. Thank you.
Chief, tell me a bit more about the Biafran people in Austria. Is there some support from the state? Is there some politicians who are interested? Because we have several politicians who are very Christian and they want to help the Christians in Biafra, in Nigeria, in Lebanon, in other countries. But do you work with them? Are you in contact with them?
Not really, but I believe with time and with your help also, I believe everything happened at the right time.
Because the Austrian Church has every December or end of November.
We have African Catholic community here.
Yes, there is the Red Wednesday. The Red Wednesday is the day when all the churches in Austria are in red, and also the parliament until recently, because now the new president doesn't like that anymore, but we have it in red in order to protest against the red blood being spilled by extremists and terrorists of Christians in Syria and Nigeria, and especially in Biafra. So I think there should be a lot of solidarity in the Austrian Christian circles with the Biafra people.
Absolutely, sure.
Do you think we can convince them as well that it's not about solidarity alone, but also about independence?
Yes, because we have all the documents and everything they needed will be provided to them for them to realize that everything we say is the truth and nothing but the truth.
Because Nigeria is expired, basically. Yes, it's a colonial imposed project by the British, which has a termination contract. It's expired.
It has already expired.
And Biafra should be free.
Yes. And now that the people have said, no, we don't want to be Nigeria again. We don't want to, we want out. They show it by their actions. Every Monday sit at home, and now during the voting, over 50 million of Biafra voted that they want out. So as the people, the will of the people must carry it out. Yes.
And we as Austrians, as Christians, should stand in solidarity with the Christians of Biafra.
Yes, I think, it's good. We really need people.
Unfortunately, Austria is much more interested in trade relations with Nigeria.
Yes.
And that's a very corrupt and failed state.
Yes.
It's very unfortunate.
Yes. Any country now that is supporting Nigeria should understand that they are also supporting the killings of the Christians in Nigeria, because all the resources they give to Nigerian government, they are using it to kill their own citizens, because they want the Islamic world. Okay, you don't know now, Nigeria is an Islamic nation. Nigeria is an Islamic nation. We don't know. Nobody asks us for our own consent. We are not Islam. We are the Jews. We are the Asian people. We are the Christians. So, I mean, that shouldn't be.
So Biafra is an open and tolerant society where you have Christians, you have Jews, you have Asian people. But there is no Muslim in...
No.
So they are coming from the north, and they are killing you.
Yeah.
And you want your own state in order to be secure.
Yeah.
That you can invest, live, and protect your families in your own state, with your own army, with your own security.
Yes.
Similar like we have it in Croatia, for example, or North Macedonia.
Yes.
Have you traveled actually now since you are 20 years in Austria? Have you been to Croatia?
I've been to Croatia.
For the holidays maybe?
Yeah. And also
it's a wonderful country.
Very beautiful.
Do you know the sea? Beautiful?
I didn't go much. I just entertained my children.
Okay, very good. Situation is that Croatia was also in Yugoslavia. It was part of Yugoslavia and it was very unlawful state and the Croatians lived in a very bad situation. And then they broke away. They built their own country, they have their own nation, and now they are very, very happy, very secure and prosperous and member of EU and NATO.
Wow, super. This is exactly what we are asking the world power, the world to look into.
Do you want to be the Croatia of Nigeria?
Yes. Because once Biafran emerge, the terrorism in Sahara will stop. We are going to make sure that we stop the terrorism, and then everybody can travel anywhere he or she wants to go. There will be free movement.
And Biafra has also the sea access?
Yes.
It's at the sea, basically. It is has its own port, own sea.
We have our own sea, but we don't have a port in Biafra. There is nothing like development in Biafra land.
And they have not invested?
Nothing.
They have kept you poor for 100 years?
No light, no hospital, no road, and people are dying wretchedly in Biafra land. People are really suffering. Very, very, very. People are suffering. You go to school, after coming out from school, you can't do anything.
Chief, is it now time for ex-Nigeria?
Yes, now it's ex-Nigeria, and that is what it's going to be. Ex-Nigeria.
Same like ex-Yugoslavia, ex-Nigeria?
Yes, ex-Nigeria.
Do you see the parallel between Yugoslavia and Nigeria?
Yes.
And here the opportunities for Croatia and Biafra to be friends?
Yes.
And Biafra to be free?
Yes.
Absolutely. I see the same and I wish it will be happening.
Thank you very much.
The freedom of Biafra. Can you make a picture together? All of us.
Does that chicken? In just 1 minute, guys.
Oh, very good. Perfect. Freedom for Biafra.
Freedom for Biafra.
Yes.
Freedom for
Nigeria.
Ex-Nigeria. Freedom for Biafra. Freedom for Biafra. Yes. Freedom for the United States of Biafra. Yes. Biafra has come. Biafra is here, and no man born of a woman can stop us. Never. We are unmovable. We are unshakable. We are the real people of true children of God Almighty. God Almighty have raised men and women, lions and lionesses, fearless men and women, those who are ready to sacrifice them to make sure that this freedom and the emancipation of Africa is here. God bless Biafra. God bless Biafra. God bless Austria. God bless all the freedom of this world. God bless all the lovers of freedom. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra.
This man that based in Austria, he has tried to explain everything the way it is, and also our Biafran activist. So everyone has tried, and we believe that the Austria government, they are going to recognize the Biafran freedom, and Nnamdi Kanu is going to be free. That is what we believe. That is going to be free, because somebody who did not commit anything and you sentence him just because of he's saying the truth, I don't think if that country would be okay, because everything that will be happening will be injustice upon injustice. So we believe that. Well, I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about the whole thing that is happening and what is going on in Biafra land, mostly the issue of Soludo and the people of Southeast? So what do you think about it? Like, subscribe, and share the video to go around. Let others see things happening in Biafra land. Thank you for watching.